everybody. Welcome to Saving Greens Homestead. My name is Keisha. Today I am going to be hosting a progressive garden tour, showcasing not only my garden but 5 other gardens through my local gardening group. And it's been a lot of work, and my garden still isn't where I want it to be. But it's gonna have to do, because today is the day. I got a lot of things cleared out. There were still things I had wanted to do, like I wanted to get this whole setup completed, planting some potatoes in that box, and they're gonna go under this trellis, and then I'm gonna set up probably some butternut squash and some cucumbers or something on this trellis. Well, it used to be a bed frame, 2 bed frames, but now it is a trellis. So I am excited because this is going to be the first time that I've opened up my garden to people to come in and see, other than on camera through video. So I'm really excited about this, and it's to be a learning experience for any newbies that are starting a garden, and then for those of us who are still learning. I'm hoping to learn some tips and tricks on how to do some things better, maybe more efficiently, and share some of the wisdom that I might have on things that I'm doing, experiments and stuff like that. Oh, this flower opened, but it's just a whole bunch of them right at the top there. That's interesting. So anyways, I'll take you guys out front so you can get a quick view of that, and then I'm gonna be heading off and sharing with you guys some of the gardens, the other gardens that are being showcased today, their setup, and show you what they're doing, see what we can learn. So not bad. Everything out here looks pretty good. I never did get that walkway put in, but I got plenty of time to do that. You guys, I gave up on those seeds that I planted out here. They just, only one sprouted, and that's this one. None of the others, out of the 3 packs of 25 seeds, each pack, only one sprouted. So I just went and bought some of these gazanias and planted them in here. Well, started to plant them in here. So they're not necessarily the colors that I wanted, but if I can get my hands on some more seeds or some of the plants in the colors that I want, then I'll go ahead and get those planted. But I wanted to show you this. A lady from my local community made these for us, and she's also part of this tour. I love it, and I love what it says, because you know, there's all kinds of moving parts and stuff back here in my garden. There's rocks and sticks and tools and everything. So look, it was a construction zone at one point. So there's a lot of things that are dangerous or can be dangerous to somebody. So I like those signs. And then I'll show you later, but she also made some stickers for me to put on the water bottles that I'm going to be handing out today to all my visitors. And it has my YouTube channel information on it, and so those turned out really great too. And then you guys, I have to show you, I was gonna do a separate video to show you guys and introduce this to you guys, or announce it to you guys. My cousin, who also made the Eat Your Colors blue apron for me, she also made another apron that I'll share with you in a later video. But she did this. Let me show you what she did. Hey, you guys. She made my very first t-shirt with my logo on it. And so I'm just so excited to wear this today and show and represent my channel to all these gardens and people that are coming. We're expecting something like, I think it's going to be something like 40 people, maybe more. My neighbors are not going to know what hit them today because for a whole hour, my neighborhood is going to be packed full. My little cul-de-sac and area is going to be packed full of cars for an hour. So I will bring you guys along for that and show you everything that's going to be happening. Oh my goodness, I just saw something. Let me turn you around. This fig put on some fruit. It was a fruit. That little that little thing was a fruit. And you know what? Not just one. There's two. I hadn't checked it to see if there's any more. But at least this year, I will get a chance to taste the fruit off of this tree and see whether or not I like it. If I like it, I'll keep it. If I don't like it, then I will probably sell it, the whole thing, or make cuttings off of it to sell. So we'll see. But I thought that was awesome. You guys, I'm discovering so many new things in my garden today, and I'm so happy and so thankful that today is the day that a lot of these things are showing up, because I'm gonna have all these people here to come out and see what I got. So anyways, you guys, I'm gonna stop rambling and I'm gonna get on the road so I can start showing you some of these other gardens. And then today's tour will end here at my garden, and I'll show you a little bit of that too and who all comes. So I will see you guys at the first annual Progressive Garden Tour of 2022. So I'll see you guys there. Okay, so I'm at the first garden. This is Paul's house, and I just wanted to show you. He's got this beautiful pond. And this is what I aspire to have, is this beautiful pond. Ponds make such a great addition to a garden. Part of the ecosystem. You know, it's part of what helps it to grow well. So I love it. I don't know if you guys can see the koi down in here, but there are some huge fish. It's just so pretty. And I love just hearing the waterfall, you know,
yeah,
and
water.
Man, this is beautiful.
We're going to explode the site today.
Right?
I'll wait for yours.
Look at all of these tomatoes. And some of these tomatoes Paul got from my garden.
I see a red one hiding right down in there.
Oh yeah. Look, there's a squash right here. It looks like watermelon, but he said it's Italian squash.
Oh, wow.
And he cut one open to make sure.
Hopefully they're not round, are they?
So I was like, wow. Look at that.
Tomatoes don't get a lot of water. Onions don't water heavy. Chilies don't water spicy.
Good morning. Hi. How you doing? Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Oh, you brought...
I brought a crew.
Okay, cool.
My daughter Jasmine.
Hi.
My boys John and Paul.
Hi.
My dear friend Diana.
Hi, Diana.
She joined the group recently too. Okay.
Cool.
I have signed in.
Here's Catherine.
This is lovely.
Oh, good. Okay.
And I have a little hook.
Okay, well, since you guys are standing here,
Oh, okay.
just so we can keep a record of everybody who came.
John.
Paul is talking right here.
Oh, he's...
Oh, and this is John. This is my Boy Scout.
Hi, John. It's nice to meet you guys.
That's Lakeisha.
What's your name?
Yolanda.
Hi, Yolanda.
You put pictures on the site?
Yes, I'm going to be putting pictures on the site and also video on my YouTube channel.
Well, I don't have a cord to hang it.
Oh.
Yeah.
They have sound like baby now.
And we always do this in the summer?
This is our first time attempting this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so if everything goes well, today is the trial run.
Okay.
If everything goes well, then yeah, we will do many more. And maybe expand it to like a weekend event instead of just a one-day event. One of the things that I love about Paul is that he grows all of this stuff and he's so happy to share it. He's so generous to share what he grows.
It's all organic.
Yeah.
Awesome. So what do you use?
I make my own compost.
Oh yeah, I was on my way over to the compost area to look. Now see, I'm not this organized. My compost is just a pile of everything that I throw in it, and it doesn't get turned or anything.
This is pine mulch. It takes 3 to 5 years
Pine
to
mulch?
mature.
Yeah.
Because of the creosote. You gotta let the creosote work out. But it's high acid, which our soil definitely needs. There's the green stuff. That's weed cuttings.
Whatever yard
trimming,
waste you
whatever
got.
Coffee grounds, eggshells.
Yeah.
And this is finished mulberry leaf mulch.
Oh.
Now this is actually now no longer mulch, it's compost.
And this is ready to go. This is what you
ready
can.
to go. So I just
Cool.
put more of these stuff. And that is finished compost from the weeds.
Oh wow.
And these two are just plain bark.
Just okay.
Bark, which I use. You can see I got.
Do you use that to mulch and stuff?
Yeah, basically that so I can walk on that stuff on sticky weeds.
Yeah, yeah.
And bring it out.
What are those containers that?
They're
looks
just
like the
holding
dirt?
it. Actually, they're for worms.
Oh, okay.
So worms like to hide in those things to get into them.
Cool.
I also use, you know, the egg cartons.
Yeah.
Decomposable egg cartons, not
Yeah.
the plastic ones.
Yeah.
And anything that comes in one of those cardboard shell type things, I put them
Yeah.
in there. Worms collecting them.
Yeah.
And then they break down eventually too. So they add to the
Wow.
soil. And this also has the cleaning for the fish, from the filters from the fish pond. Too,
Oh yeah.
which is where But then so does, you know, I put it
Because like I
together.
was saying, that's a really, it's part of the ecosystem, having a pond, because then you can use that to fertilize your garden.
Because of our soil here in the high desert, the instruction you're going to get from nurseries, you're going to dig a hole 3 foot wide, 3 foot deep for your trees. 4 feet wide, 4 feet deep minimum. And you want to put an amended soil mixed with your other soil plus tree minerals.
You guys made it. Why don't you guys introduce yourselves? This is going on my channel.
There you go. All right, so I am Corey.
And I'm Keisha.
And we are His and Herb's High Desert Homestead. Say that?
Yes. Yes.
Name change soon coming probably though.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Cool.
we got the invite to come out and check out the gardens, and we decided to come out, and this some pretty inspiring and motivating stuff so far.
Yes.
Isn't it beautiful?
It is.
It is.
Okay, so I'm walking up on the second house to be showcased in this garden tour. Yeah, I think next year I'm gonna have shorter time slots so that, because I put like an hour's worth of time for each house, but for each garden, but we seem to be going through it a little quicker, so maybe 30. Okay, thank you. So maybe 30 minutes instead of an hour for each place. But this is Catherine's house, and she's got all these peppers and tomatoes.
I think Catherine, you've been in my house before?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gave me this mulberry right over here. This gentleman. Or
Boysenberry.
Oh, look
One
at
in the green
it. And
pot.
she's got
And it's
her
quite happy where it is.
iguana out.
It won't be happy there long. It's got to be in a bigger pot.
Yeah, I know. It's going to go in the ground eventually.
Okay.
It's just not there yet.
Because I'm going to be moving in the next year.
Oh, goodness. Where are you going?
I got to move in with my dog.
Oh, fun.
It's not like you live.
Squash.
So now you're showing the scratch all over again.
Well, we still have somebody there in case you have a problem.
Black beauty over there.
Yeah. Look at this.
They're on the table and they have it? Okay. Thank you.
So nice. Now the thing about Catherine, her house 14 months ago burned down, and so she just recently was able to come back home. Well, they have been living in their travel trailer during the reconstruction of their house, and so about a week ago is when they finally finished all of the construction, and she was able to move back in, her and her family. So that's why there's a lot of like storage pods and stuff just out and about, because she went through a traumatic experience and lost some of her pets were lost in the fire.
I think that's the same form from
And so,
But like the trees that are in pots right here, most of those are going in the backyard.
but this guy, he's doing good. He's enjoying himself.
Oh, yeah.
He's just hanging out.
He especially loves it because there's people. And people are his favorite thing. He's a people guana.
So, yeah.
Yeah, he's a mama's boy.
I was just sharing on
No
here
problem.
how you lost like 4 of your 5 cats,
Yeah.
a turtle, and some other lizards, right?
A
that you
tegu
had?
and an iguana.
Yeah, to the fire. So it's just beautiful the way that you've got all of this
since the
set
fire.
up. Yeah,
These are all this year.
yeah,
All the stuff close to the house was prior to the fire.
prior to it.
But all the stuff out here was after, because I wanted to stay out of the construction workers' way
Right,
and still
right,
do my garden.
right. But it's beautiful. You did a great job.
The construction workers laughed at me when I planted the melons under the window.
Yeah.
Now they're just hoping that there's melons before they're done with the house.
But this is how you rise above your circumstances and, you know, and rebuild. And
We can rebuild it.
Yeah.
With the technology.
Yeah.
Do you recognize that quote?
No.
Oh my goodness.
Who said that?
I'm a nerd. It's from a movie.
Okay.
You'll have to look it up.
Yes, I
And then
am.
you'll have to watch the movie.
And any of my viewers that are, if you know what it is, you can tell me in the comments.
There you go.
No.
This is the third stop, third garden on our tour. And it's pretty cool. He's got a lot of growing space here. Now this is William's garden. And, oh, ah. Okay, so I have this hat on that my friend gave me to help shade me a little bit while I'm out here, and I just ran into this branch with this hat on. It almost snatched my head back. It was funny. Anyways, back to William's garden. I gotta be more careful. But anyways, his garden, he has, it's USDA approved and licensed.
That's like that stringy stuff, right?
And he's got zucchini growing. His tomatoes, they're all strung up. Looks nice. Look at this lettuce. I think these are the seeds that I gave them for this lettuce. But wow, this is really, really
Bag of
nice.
seeds on his little table next to his gate there, so people can take them on the way out.
Okay, cool.
And I stuck his little sign in his fence.
All these tomatoes.
Oh, I hate those.
Yeah, but
I burn.
you see, you don't need too much shit. I don't think it. And the reason why the reason why I string it up like this and it keeps the hornworms out, and it's you can control the pest and the disease by doing the plants like that.
Nice.
So
I don't want to throw it because we got tomatoes growing on everything.
yeah.
I couldn't bear to do it.
Oh,
But
man.
you know, when you try to eat at a market, you grow different than when you're just trying to eat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to ease behind everybody.
Yeah, you know.
That's a pomegranate.
I'm gonna figure it out then. I'm gonna do this side through all this shit, so I'm gonna plant trees.
It's in a bag. You don't have to have one between every one, but you put it out there.
This corn. He's got some ears on there too. Sunflowers. Now you guys know I love sunflowers. Got his sunflowers going. This is just really, really nice. I don't know.
I'm glad everybody came out. Like, you know, I'm gonna have me and Lakeisha is having another event to form the table where we're gonna, if you guys want to, anybody in the group want to be involved, we're gonna throw a dinner where we're gonna take the produce from our garden and stuff and serve a big meal. Lakeisha likes to, we both like to cook. Every day I cook how she, I don't know if y'all see, but she cooks all the time. And I cook just like her. I grill on my little smoker right there. And,
I got them from the college.
yeah. The lucid one you gave me, I started inside and I brung them out. Remember when it froze?
Right.
The couple, like in February, they froze, but then they ended up coming back and now they're growing again.
Cool.
So you have the black tomatoes And then there's some looses in there.
Yeah, my tomatoes from you are doing good too.
Oh yeah? I like hearing that. I've been seeing everybody's tomatoes that I sold them, and I'm like, oh, I'm happy that they're doing good.
When you say you needed to get that approved, like what? Who had to approve that? Or
No. NRCS. It's a USDA program. They're called National Conservation Research, something like that with the acronyms. I can't remember. But
I contacted them myself.
Yeah.
Information from
and so it's a lot of programs I'm finding out once you want to do, you know, the farming, and especially now that the USDA is transitioning into urban farming.
Right.
So they know something's going on with commercial farming, right? You know what I'm saying? Like the chain of getting it to the grocery stores. I don't know if y'all seen Food for Less, how they scaled down their produce section. It's way smaller, you know? So they're really, and I've been getting a lot of emails from, you know, and just insight. I've been on meetings and Zoom meetings with USDA, you know, all type of stuff right now. I'm just really into it, you know? And they're transitioning to basically funding money towards urban farming.
What was that acronym you said?
NRCS, but you want to go with FSA, which is the Farm Service Agency. Go call them first, and you'll get all your local FSA agency is in. Ours is Lancaster.
William, what I love about you is that you're young doing this. There's not a lot of young people. They don't know what fresh produce look like. Or taste like. You're right. Because there's so much processed foods that are out there, and fast food is easier to get and cheaper. And so what you're doing is just admirable. That you're young and you've got the mind and the determination to do this. And the energy, yes.
It's crazy, I got y'all. I don't know if y'all saw my 17-year-old son just graduated high school over there. So he helps me out a lot, you know, when
Oh, I get that too. I get that too.
You know, but he still gets out and does it, and it's still, you know.
Because you can see the results.
Eventually,
right.
So I was sitting here editing this video, and there's just so much information and just beautiful gardens. So I decided to divide this video into 2 parts. You've already looked at the first 3 gardens on this tour, and in part 2 you'll see the last 3 gardens. I decided to do it this way because a lot of you don't make it to the very end of all the videos. So I just wanted to give everybody a fair chance of having their garden seen by you guys. So thank you for watching, and as always, God bless. Watch part 2.